As I sail into a sleep, my ship is a collection of voice stamps, a floating library in a timeless sea of diverse expressions. Its crowded audio brain is a rainbow canvas memory of sense and sensation, from repugnant, nerve-wracking hammer blows to the home sweet comfort of my favorite singers. All speak and sing together, unaware of time. Each sound and timbre, a complex recollection with its presence on board. For this is the reality of the weightlessness of sound in time. As I sit on the only cruise I have ever known, my grandmother joins me at a table with my grown children. I go in the middle to interpret because although they both speak, the words they use and the cultural references they will use, I believe, need interpretation. But none of that becomes relevant as the lilt and timbre of voices are familiar and the chants they intone rises and falls with the ages in play, and the meaning which they impart is without consequence as they break down the burdens of time through the music of complex sounds that carry through the collective voices beyond their generations. I am placed in the middle only to witness this conversation. Esther replaces words with the voice of a brass whistle, drawing on Irish melodies older than her great-grandmother from places neither had ever been. She encompasses joy and sorrow in a flow of phrases we all relate with. Rue sings a high and lonesome country song from her great-grandmother's generation, though none have been to the Deep South. My son Judah is far ahead of us in time, playing sophisticated funk on a wind synth, as cultural relevance is directed by deep listening, observation, respect, and endless dedication in and out of consciousness. But in the awake moments, I hear hammered blows of the staccato talking points of the small-minded for big profit, pushing and hijacking the existence of voiced vibrations for the fading temporary hit jangles of the superficial waking descent into the pronounced anticipation of the harsh dissonant triggers of a harmful Pavlov reaction as we change the channel and walk past the speech of conflict, predatory fear, and warlike competition. We get on with the voices we love. I step away from those controversial voices to experience the open deck, and there is a singer enveloping herself in the vastness of the open sky, and my mind starts to drive on wheels on land approaching that sky, with the voice of the Kennedys singing through the speakers, "Life is large," over the backdrop of the space-age wonder of the open, otherworldly, jingly Rickenbacker electric, taking me outside the speed limits. But I return to the tempo of the moment, and as the cruise ship consciously docks itself to rest for the night, I will undoubtedly be visited by the unconscious voices in a vast collection of the unconscious, where all kinds of things are totally happening.